Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl, two gods associated with either Aztec, Toltec, I don't know the exact details. Quetzalcoatl is the feathered serpent who is thought to be good, and Tezcatlipoca, the lore as written, is that he's associated with deception, subversion. He brings mankind into a place of perversion, and that he is even associated with human sacrifice. And since he was the primary god of the Aztecs, this is why the Aztecs did human sacrifice. And it is said in his lore that any surface that has a mirror, such as the surface of a stream or a lake or something, a reflection being made present is a threat, because the reflection runs the risk of bringing Tezcatlipoca to you, because the mirror reflection is his primary instrument. And of all reflective surfaces, the surface that was most renowned, and should I say infamous, for having this quality of possibly summoning Tezcatlipoca was the obsidian mirror. And thus the wisdom is, do not look into those reflections and do not look into that mirror. You do not want to bring someone of those kinds of qualities into an influence of your space and your spirit, etc. However, there is a other reality about a mirrored surface. You can even go to the other side of the globe. You can look at Greece. They used to have magic mirrors. And magic mirrors were thought to be something that if you look into them, that it would actually help to dispel evil. It's almost like it was the opposite. It's like the mirrors in Mesoamerica, you have to run the risk of bringing Tezcatlipoca. And in Greece, these magic mirrors, you look in the mirror and it dispels the evil. And yet, these two things are not really opposites. These two things are actually the same. So here's the reality. Tezcatlipoca is not actually an evil god. What Tezcatlipoca is he is a mirror. The risk you have of encountering the deep and dark evil, the perversion, the subversion, even the spirit of human sacrifice, is not that he brings that. It's that when you look into the mirror, you realize that it is actually you who brings that. Or in other words, it is the mythological representation of what we moderns, using Jungian psychology, would say it is integration of the shadow. It's looking into your inner world, something that most people don't engage in. And even if, partly because they're unaware of the process, and even if they were aware, they are afraid of what they will find if they go look inside. And that played backwards back to Mesoamerica. That was the significance of the mirrors. You run the risk. It wasn't that you were literally seeing the mirror. It's that metaphorically, if you look at the mirror and you start to reflect on yourself, what will you start to see? So the reality is that the Aztecs, the reason why that they were sacrificing humans on altars is not because Tezcatlipoca wanted it. It's because they wanted it. And when they looked into the mirror, they would like, they would, or should I say, they would project. They would say, "Oh, Tezcatlipoca wants this. Oh, Tezcatlipoca, it's you." And if you look in the mirror, his mirror, "Oh, I see the face of Tezcatlipoca. Yes, there's the face. And I can see in this reflection his, his evil, his malice. I can see here his human sacrifice is not his. It's yours."